How's everybody doing? Wait, let me start over. All right, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Let me see here. I am going to be talking about Danielle Bregoli, the Catch Me Outside woman, or I guess you still call her woman. Let me see here. It's always challenging when you're running everything yourself. But anyways, hello, this is Anthony, Spoke Anthony, and I just want to talk about Danielle Bregoli for a quick moment. This is pretty interesting. I've seen about her. Everybody has seen the video, the car incident to where she was hanging on for dear life, trying to essentially keep her baby daddy from leaving. I never like to use the term baby daddy, but that's all he is. He's got her pregnant, and as far as I know, I still don't know what he does besides
Getting molested, and yeah, that's
You got molested?
not there.
Everything that I love. I am not dealing with this man no more ever again in my life. I went through so much shit trying to love this person. I went through so much shit trying to understand this person.
Look, I don't think anybody should be crying over anybody like that personally. And she was ugly crying. It was loud. It was nasty. And when it comes to Danielle, and I say that I empathize with her a lot whenever I do videos with her because she truly had nobody looking out for her. And it doesn't make excuses for the things she has done now or recently. Um, but it's just a person that is looking for somebody to accept her fully and she can embrace back fully. You know, Tekashi 6ix9ine came out recently and saying that she was pretty much used ever since she was underage. And let's go ahead and play a little clip right quick.
At this point, you guys start going back and forth. You accused him of having sex with Bhad Bhabie, who was a minor at the time.
Everybody, listen. A part trippy red. There you go, tell the truth. There you go, snitch. All these rappers, Bhad Bhabie, while she was underage. Come on, next thing. And she knows it. They know it. But you know what? No, we like them. They kids. They kids. Just don't sit, bro. Chill, bro. Why you always got open your mouth, bro? These niggas be kids, bro. Didn't I upload the picture of him laying on her chest underage? You want me to show it to you?
I believe you.
All right, come on. Next question. Let's go.
Now, here's the thing about that. If what he's saying is true, which I do believe it is true, let's be real here. It has been very well documented that the music industry is a very corrupt and evil place. And the people that have their hands within the music industry is even worse. It trickles down, that horrible behavior. But Danielle Bregoli has the power to really take down the music industry and all your favorite rappers. Because if she was truly used, like Tekashi 6ix9ine said, it was passed around by everybody, that would mean she would have receipts. And just like he said to Vlad, hey, do you want to see the picture of him laying on her chest? First off, Tekashi, you are a man who allegedly got away with messing around with an underage girl yourself. There's an accusation about that about you. How true or not it is, it's out there about you. The second part, why would you have that picture on your phone? If somebody sent that to you, and I don't know if it's a bare chest or not, but if it is a bare chest, then that could be potentially passed around child, you know what. So you have that in your phone and you really shouldn't. You have an accusation of doing stuff like that in your past. And who sent it to him? Where did he get it from? And how many other rappers have those pictures of her in their phone? You know, I once said in another video I did a while ago about her that, you know, she seemed older than what she is because she has been in the public eye for so long and she's been acting grown that sometimes it's hard to remember that she's only 22. And, you know, she came around at a time where it was pretty big and popular to be a influencer. I would say Danielle is like the original influencer if you really think about it. As far as Martinez goes. And she was part of like the little influencer 304 pack. And who I mean by that is you have WoahVicky, who was older than them. Then you have Danielle Cohen, and she was interesting because Cohen, however you pronounce her last name, because she was interesting because it was hidden for the longest time how old she was, and then it came out that she was dating somebody older than her. And when I say older, I think he was like 18 or 19 while she was underage, and then got pregnant by him. And then there is, who was the other person? Malu Trevejo. I don't know how to pronounce her name. And then there's Lil Tay. And when all these girls was out there running around acting a fool, I have a little girl myself. Well, she's not a little girl anymore. But at the time, she was a little girl. She was in middle school when they were all popular and going out there in the world doing her thing. Middle school, elementary school. And I saw them. I remember telling my daughter, I was like, look, every single one of those girls that are out there dancing and looking all provocative and being around older people and not really having any self-control, they're all going to end up being 304s when they're older, and they're going to not have any value. And I seriously doubt any of them would be married or happy. And I said that to her because you can't control what your kids see, but you can at least be aware of what your kids are looking at, so you can try to warn them or guide them of the consequences of the actions. And I know people are probably going to say, well, you can't control what your kids see. That's BS. Because we're in an age where every single body has a cell phone. Kids have cell phones, tablets, computers, whatever else. If they bring a computer to school or a phone to school, they can look up whatever they want to, mainly on the phones. So that's why I always try to be in know what my daughter could be looking at least back then, what she was looking at, what she could be into. So I can have a conversation about the particular girls. Like I remember the Malu girl, she was a TikTok dancer, I want to say, but she was getting all tied up, being a singer around a bunch of men, and now look at her. Same thing with WoahVicky. WoahVicky, not too much, but she fell into that stereotypical white girl, black man trope, and it was just very insulting most of the times. Danielle, I felt like was the only one that was her most authentic self, but at the exact same time, she was also very broken. And you saw it in her actions. Most young women don't act that way unless they have a horrible home. It's very rare where a white woman or a white girl, at the time, a white girl will gravitate more towards black people unless their home is a horrible place. And I remember seeing videos of her mom fighting the Dr. Phil thing, of course, et cetera, et cetera. And then it came out later on that she truly was just being used by everybody. She even said her own mom's boyfriend and her bodyguard. Hang on a sec. Let's get there.
Yo, I'm
Getting molested, and yeah, that's
You get molested?
not there.
But in life?
Twice.
Oh.
Well, I don't know how.
And you know what? I feel like not too many people really hug Danielle in her life because you notice this by the body language alone, she didn't really know how to react when she came in for a hug. She just kind of stood there because I don't think she's used to getting that kind of affection. I'm sure she is used to mainly men and adults lusting after her, but as far as somebody that's showing her affection and caring, just by that interaction alone right there, it doesn't like she's used to that.
I don't know how many times you want to count it, but I mean,
Who's molesting you?
well, I was molested by my mom's ex-boyfriend from 3 to 6, and then I was molested by my from 13 to 16.
Hold on.
And then I had 30-year-old boyfriends when I was 16, 17, 18.
Where's
Now, when she said she had 30-year-old boyfriends when she was 16, that goes back to what Tekashi 6ix9ine was saying, how she was passed around. And that's really sad that her mom, who likes to be a fake virtuous mom, wants to come on the internet and just be like, oh yeah, I gotta protect my daughter, all this other kind of stuff, trying to get in fights with Tasha K, things of that nature. But when it mattered the most, when she was underage and needed your protection and guidance, you wasn't there. You was more worried about connecting a check. And you know, I remember Tasha K said something along the lines that kind of stuck with me, that Danielle Bregoli is gonna be the next Cash Stacks. And once she said that, I can't unsee it. But you know what? I hope that she learned from Cash Stacks and does better. Because I remember Cash Stacks was exposing everybody. She did what Brittany Ritter did eventually. I think Brittany Ritter learned from Cash Stacks, if I'm being honest with you. But, excuse me. Let's go ahead and continue with this.
Still out living his life. He's living his life. Too.
Is that used to be with you? He was molesting you?
Yeah.
Do you want to arrest him?
No.
What the fuck?
Living his best life.
Oh my God.
Working at a car dealership in Florida.
Did you tell somebody?
Yeah, I did.
She told somebody and nobody listened or came to her help her rescue. And that's what I mean. That, you know, normally when people are angry, there's a reason behind their anger. Whenever they cling on to something, it's normally because they've been abandoned their whole entire life. Now, again, I don't make excuses for real behavior. She's a grown-ass woman now. She's 22 years old. Anything she's done is completely on her. But you carry the scars of your past with you into your adulthood, and if you don't do anything, those scars will be open. I just hope that she finds a way to really, truly hear those scars so they don't be open, so this won't pass on to her daughter.
They believe me? They believe me? The feds did shit.
The who, the Fed?
Mm-hmm.
So did he go to jail?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
You didn't press the issue?
Nobody ever goes to jail when it comes to me.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. They just never do.
I have a feeling. I have a gut feeling that it might have something to do with her mom. Again, I'm speculating here. If all this happened when she was underage and her mom was there, they're going to go to the mom about what to do in these circumstances. And the mom's going to say, like, hey, yes, I want to press charges, or hey, I want to pursue this. The mom don't want to do anything, especially if all this happened when she was underage. There's really not too much she can do. I mean, I'm not sure the statute of limitations on those things, depending on what state she was in. The way things been going, it could be federal now. But I will say Danielle Bregoli is the most dangerous woman to the industry alive today. Because if that many men was messing around with her, and like she said out her own mouth, 30-year-old men were messing with her, she could take down a whole entire industry. And the one thing I will honestly say, the one thing that's more powerful than activism is white woman tears. I hate to say it, but it's true. So if you get a white woman, especially a white woman that is saved, let's say if she came out and said she was saved, she was born again, she got all her tattoos removed, and, you know, changed her makeup, her style, and came out crying and apologizing and placing blame. You honestly think a bunch of people will rally behind her? It doesn't matter what her past is. They're going to look at it as she was a child taken advantage of. We need to make sure she gets justice.
Both people that did something to me never went to jail.
What did your mama do to?
And I find this interesting. She says both people, like her mom's boyfriend, which I'm assuming her mom's boyfriend was white, and then the bodyguard. But the guys that were 30, who are, I'm assuming, were black because she has a history dating black. And then she dated like an Asian guy too that she dated. She doesn't care. She doesn't really consider that as her being, you know, touched inappropriately. That surprises me. I don't know what her logic behind that is.
Ex-boyfriend.
She just got rid of him.
Did she try to beat his ass, shoot him, nothing? You should have called me. I was shooting him. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I just got a little sad. I don't want to finish filming. Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah, I've been through a lot. It's okay. I'll be alright.
Oh my goodness. How do I finish now? First of all, y'all some hoe ass niggas. And bitch, if I ever catch y'all, just know it's up about my bitch. For real, yeah. I am sad now. I kind of feel a little emotional, like I want to cry. I need a man.
So yeah, that's all. Real quick video. Do I hope she leaves her boyfriend, baby daddy alone? Yes, I do. I really do genuinely hope she takes time to heal and grow, but you never know. You guys tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe.